From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, that just warmed everybody up, so me talking about cold weather, that's not going to matter now. We're talking about the massive storm system that continues. I mean, and we're finally starting to see a few of the blizzard warnings starting to end in Colorado, but it's still going strong with wind and so much snow. They've had 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. It has been unreal, and it's because it's been relentless. And then on the south and east sides, we continue with the very unstable air mass coming up across the Gulf, and then we have had multiple tornadoes over the course of the last 36 hours. And then we'll see some of that with the colder air up in the northeast become winter storm issues. So again, lots of stuff going on. Freeze warnings once again south of Phoenix, Arizona. So what is that happening? Well, that's just the massive size of this storm system taking up almost the entire country. The exception right now is the far southeast. And we're talking about this cold air is going to continue to build. And as I've mentioned the last couple of days, we're going to keep an eye on this. Just how much cold air is going to really build up here is what's really going to make a huge impact on Oklahoma as we get on into later this week, or I should say next week. Meantime, this cold air that we have right now associated with the storm system continues come in out of the northwest. So we're going to continue with a westerly to northwesterly wind, and it's going to be gusty during the daytime hours. That usually happens when you have one of these large storm systems just sitting up to the north. That gradually moves out, but it'll take until Sunday, and then all of a sudden on Monday, here comes a quick system. It's going to try to pull some Gulf moisture up over the colder air, and that's going to give us a mix of rain and snow. In fact, we might even increase our chance of rain. We have it at 30%. Look at some new data that literally just came out a few minutes ago. Looks like we might even go up to 40%. And it could be some rain mixed with sleet, and then some snow mixed in there as well. So especially up here in southern Kansas, that is going to be a good possibility. So that goes through. You say, is that the worst? No, that's not. Then we have that really bitter cold Arctic air. Not super cold air, just bitter cold air, which is worse. And that is going to be taking a streamlined shot right down into the central part of the country, and that'll include getting into the southern plains here in Oklahoma. That is expected to happen late Wednesday night or Thursday morning. That's our timing right now. And then once that cold air gets here, it doesn't want to leave. And it also is going to give us a chance. So remember, as we get into the eve of Christmas Eve, which would be Friday, there is a chance of some snow getting squeezed into this, and it's going to be dry because it's bitter cold weather. But we could have some light snow or flurries across the area on Friday, and that's right before Christmas. What are the odds of that happening on a normal year? Less than 5%. What is it this year? Right now, we're going to go up to about 15 to 20% because we have the cold air in place. We just need some moisture to help us out. So this is the way it looks. It's going to be interesting, too, because that cold air is so intense. I mean, it just bottoms us out once we get on into Wednesday time period, Thursday, someplace late Wednesday into Thursday. It just is a free fall. And, I mean, we're 30 degrees below normal. And when you have a normal high that's right around 49 and you're 30 degrees, you can do some addition there, and that's not good because that means it's teens, like 19. For a high. And so it's going to stay very cold as we go through the Christmas time period. So that's what you have to be aware of for next week. We've been talking about it for a while, and you probably heard about it on social media, but it is going to be interesting. So we're at 30%, again, thinking about raising this up just based on what I see right now. Then we have off and on chances of some light snow or snow showers mixed in as we look on into the Thursday time period as that system comes slamming through. And we have a Christmas look, and temperatures should be in the 20s, maybe 30 at best. So don't look for too much. And of the last 6 Christmases, there's been a lot of warm weather. Like last year, 72 degrees, 2019. 72 degrees, in 2016, 71. It's like, where are we? But then occasionally we'll have something that resembles this time of year. And this year, it's going to be the coldest out of the last 7, the way everything's shaping up. Linda in Skytook, she sent us in this picture, and again, lighten up the conditions and making it feel pretty good. She might have some snow by Christmas, too, to be showing that picture. 36 degrees, a west wind at 9, 25 is the dew point. Temperatures are in the 30s right now, and we're not going to go too far tonight. We're looking at temperatures probably right around 30, bottoming out into the morning hours, and we're going to see temperatures that are going to be generally kind of cold. This is going to be the typical story as we go on in through Friday and Saturday. Should be generally around 40 to 45 degrees, so hardly any change here through the weekend. So the specific forecast for tomorrow will be at 30 and kind of cold in the morning. As we work our way through the daytime hours, we'll just use that word kind of cold because the winds will be picking up a little bit. We should manage to get up to near 45, but it will be a little struggle and it won't feel all that great. We'll have some sun, and then you can see what happens there. We have really dropped some temperatures on our extended for Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to kind of get hung out there with rain and snow on Monday, and then that chance of just What is that? Teens for highs? So
Look at the wind.
What is that?
So prepare so you're not caught unprepared.
Get your mind right, get your clothing right, get it all right.
Charge your batteries.
That's right.